Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's good to see you again. Thank you so much for clicking this video. And today, because so many have requested more marriage related videos, I'm going to be doing a video on the marriage contract. And if you don't know what the marriage contract is, we will get into it in a moment. So let's get to it. Alright. So we're going to start off with what is a marriage contract exactly. A marriage contract in a Muslim or Islamic marriage is an agreement between the husband and the wife about things pertaining to the marriage. So for example, if you have concerns about, someone keeping their word about something that's very important to you, you would put it in your marriage contract. And after you both have decided what you want to put in there, you sign it. That's basically what the marriage contract is. It's a contract. It's a binding agreement between the two spouses. Now, why is the marriage contract important? Well, in my opinion, the marriage contract is very important, especially for the woman, because in this world we are so easily manipulated and abused and disrespected, and I believe that the marriage contract is a way to protect the woman. And also, depending on what the man would want to put in the marriage contract, it's a way to protect him too, and basically both of your needs. So it's very important to protect you and what you want and need in your marriage, and the things that are important to you after marriage. So that's why I believe it's very important to write up a contract before you get married. Now, you're probably wondering, I don't get it. I still don't get it. Why should I take the time to write a silly contract? Who writes a contract for their marriage? Well, it may seem silly, but it really isn't. It's a great way to make sure that both parties remember what they, agreed upon in the beginning of their marriage, what the foundation was for them getting married. It's a great reminder. Sometimes people forget things, or they claim to forget things, and you may be like, well, when we first got married, you said this, this, and this, and now that's not what's happening. Well, without the marriage contract, it's just your word against the other person. So with the marriage contract, if you write these things down and they're set in print and you save this and it comes up later, you have it in written form that this is what we agreed upon when we got married, and you're not fulfilling that, or you're breaking your promise, or yada yada yada. Like, do you see what I'm getting at here? The whole protection thing. It's a lot of very important factors all melded into one that I think create a good foundation. Hopefully you never have to pull out your contract and be like, look, I stated here, here, and here that this, this, and this is not supposed to happen, or whatever. Hopefully you never have to do that. But just in case, why not write a marriage contract? It's not something that should be frowned upon or that anyone should feel weird about. When should you write your marriage contract? I believe as soon as you start thinking about getting married, you should start writing down the things that are important to you in regards to marriage. And it's not an official thing, it's just things that you probably want in your contract in the future. And once you start talking to someone for marriage, you already have an idea of what you want, and you can also add things to it as you're talking to the person and getting a feel for them and everything like that. So I definitely think you should start writing it before you even start talking to someone. When you decide in your mind that you're ready for marriage, start writing your marriage contract. Start writing your stipulations and things like that, because it is important. It's already in your mind. You don't have to be like, oh, I forgot, later on. Should anyone know the contents of your marriage contracts? In Islam, I believe you have the female, you have your wali, who will give you away in marriage, I guess you could say, and you have your witnesses. So I believe you have a witness and the husband chooses a witness, and these two people will be the witnesses for the marriage. Now, these are the two people who should probably see the marriage contract so that they bear witness that this is what you agreed on this day, and so on and so forth. So if it comes up later, you have witnesses, you know, and this wasn't just written up spur of the moment. So I would suggest, if when you choose your witnesses, make sure they're people you can trust, people who are very close to you, and probably like a very special family member or something like that. For me, I chose my uncle, and I believe my husband chose his brother. So yeah, that's how we did it. And they should witness the marriage contract and probably, you know, they, I guess, look at it. And if anyone else were to do so, I'm not even sure, depending on what's in your contract, you know, you can show your parents and get their advice, or let them know as well to witness that this is what was in your contract. It's all a matter of who you trust with that type of personal information, because a marriage contract to me is very personal, and it's very disrespectful for someone to try to seek that information when it is not relinquished by the people who wrote it. Alright, so that is basically all I have to say about the marriage contract. I think it's very important, and I think you should research it if you've never heard of it and you're Muslim. And I mean, even if you're not Muslim, maybe you want to write up a little something, you know, just to protect yourself. I mean, I think the marriage contract is a great blessing from Allah, and we should use it more often. So many women could have so many more protections if they used the marriage contract to its full potential and weren't shy about it. And I don't believe in being too shy during the marriage process. This is a big thing. It's the rest of your life. So don't let anyone make you feel like you don't have control over the situation. It's your life, okay? So that's my ending suggestions, and thank you so much for checking out this video. I hope it's helpful. If you have any other videos on marriage that you'd like to see, please let me know. You can email me at askpurity.com. What? You can email me at askpurity@gmail.com, or direct message me on YouTube. It doesn't matter. I will see you in the next video, inshallah, God willing. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Assalamu alaikum. Peace.